Yeah. Beef Wellington. Who's pumped? If you guys are enjoying this content, don't forget to like this content here. Also, click on the bell. Be a part of the notification. Yeah. Let me show you how easy it is to make a beef Wellington. Don't blink. Let's start off with a puff pastry. 2 cups of flour going in, half a teaspoon of salt. I got 1 cup of cold butter here, which I'm just gonna grate in. Butter makes the pastry more puffy and delicious. If you guys love eating puff pastry, you guys are eating a stick of butter. I'm gonna break this into the flour here. I'm gonna go in with half a cup of cold water. Nothing to it, I'm just gonna fold this in until it becomes a nice soft dough. Always look for a nice soft dough when you're making puff pastry. Once you got it nice and formed like this, into the fridge for 20 minutes. Next, yep, you guessed it, another cup of butter going in to this pan here. We gotta make a butter patty. Sounds crazy, right? But it's delicious. Pound this butter down into a patty. Throw in 2 tablespoons of flour. And all we're looking for is a pliable butter patty. Throw this in the fridge for 20 minutes as well. As we wait, let's make our duxel or our mushroom pate. Mini bells here, 4 cloves of garlic going in. Just gonna blend this. Got my mushroom nice and blended. I'm gonna transfer this into my bowl here. Do this, half a teaspoon of poultry seasoning, pepper, and salt. To this pan, a little bit of butter, then my mushroom mixture or mushroom pate. I'm gonna cook this down until it dries out. 20 minutes up, time to fuse this. So we got our buttery dough, we got our buttery paste here. Just gonna roll this out. I'm gonna take this butter here, flour it again. Knead this out as well. So we're gonna take our butter patty, put it on top of our buttery dough. All we're gonna do, fold it over, guys. Fold it, and we're gonna roll it over. Shout out to all the bakers out there. Still looking for my baker wife. So I'm just gonna keep folding and rolling. I'm gonna do my last fold, and we're gonna throw it in the fridge for another 20 minutes. Time for the main event. So we got our beef tenderloin here. Take your paper towel. I'm just gonna dab it on. I'm gonna clean out as much beef sweat as possible. Once you got that nice and patted out, all we're gonna do, take our hands, our beautiful clean hand. We're gonna separate the chain from the fillet. Take my knife, run along that chain there. We're not gonna throw this out, we're gonna keep this, and maybe I'll buy a mixer or a meat grinder and grind up some burgers. Next, I'll pull out the head. This part right here is the head. We can separate it as well. Slice it down. Next part of the beef tenderloin, we got the silver skin, so I'm gonna just dig my knife right into that. I'm gonna cut off a slit. Nothing to it, guys. Stick my knife under it. Make sure you get a real sharp knife. Then we're just gonna fillet this. Jaya! Rip out that silver skin there. Done goof, guys. Took out a lot of meat. I know some of you guys are cringing on that right now. I apologize. I'm not a butcher. So in the back here, I'm just gonna carve off any fat. Just excess fat. And there's bits of shards of bones on here too, so guys, please be aware of that. So this is the part where it connects to the rib here. And there's sometimes shards of bone. Once you got that nice and clean and trim, all I'm gonna do now, I'm trying to find a thick part right here. I'm gonna cut out my beef fillet or Chateaubriand. So I'm gonna cut that, and I'm gonna cut it right here. So there it is. This is your beef fillet or Chateaubriand. I think this is Chateaubriand. Well, this part is Chateaubriand. I'm gonna take this piece and I'm just gonna cut some medallions or fillets. So I got a nice fillet there. Chop up some medallions. That's good now. This whole tenderloin, I got 1 Chateaubriand, 1, 2, 3, probably 12 pieces of beef medallion. I got the chain here, which I'm gonna make into burgers. I think I will get a meat grinder and just grind this all up. So we're gonna take our beef fillet. I'm just gonna heavy coat this with salt, pepper, olive oil. Take our beef fillet. We're searing it. Ow! So I'm searing this for about 15 seconds on each side. Time to assemble. So we got our puff pastry dough here. All I'm gonna do, I don't need it all. I'll just use some for later. Maybe I'll do mini medallions, puff pastry next. So I just need half of this. So karate chop this. Another successful chop. You guys don't believe me? Come by. Flour my surface. And all we're doing, rolling this out into a square. Once I got this rolled out into a circle, we're gonna pull out some saran wrap. Shout out to Chef Ramsay for showing me this way. So all we're doing, take our prosciutto, and we're gonna layer it. Next we take our mushroom pate, and just pat it on. I got some regular mustard here. I want to spice things up a bit with some horseradish in as well. I'm gonna give that a good stir and brush it on. Some people may be like, Quang, you should have used English muffin. Or not English muffin. What am I thinking? English mustard. And I'll say, I can't find any. I'll transfer this right into the middle here. Just like the sushi roll. I'm gonna roll this up. Tuck in the corners. Roll it all around. Give this a twirl, just like Chef Ramsay does. Nice and tight into the fridge for 30 minutes. 30 minutes up, all I'm gonna do, unravel this. Got my puff pastry here. I'm just gonna cut out what I need. Egg all around. Take my puff pastry. I'm just gonna roll it up. Lightly karate chop this. Egg here, a little egg here. Fold it up. I'm gonna seal this bit up more with the fork. Put this up with some egg. I'll just take my fork. I'm just gonna scratch it down. Just like that. Look who decided to wake up at this time. Sous Chef Kitty! You're just in time, Kitty. I was about to put in the little roast there. How's your sleep? Huh? Come say good morning. Come say good morning. Are you hungry? You got the foods ready, huh, Kitty? Heating the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm gonna throw this in for about 25 to 30 minutes. 35 minutes up. All I'm gonna do now, pull this out, and I'm just gonna let this sit in the open for about 15 to 20 minutes. Beef Wellington has been sitting for 15 minutes. A moment of silence, please. There it is. Beef Wellington complete. No. I do my best to transfer all this over without breaking anything. Last piece right there. There it is, guys. Beef Wellington, complete. Some may say Quang, a little too rare for me. For me, guys, in my opinion, it's just perfect for the filet mignon. When are you guys coming by? Let's do this. So I'm just gonna grab this now. Grab this piece. I'm gonna throw it to my plate, and I'm gonna grab the end too because of the puff pastry. Oh. Throw this to the side. Let's get into this, guys. I should have made gravy, but I think it'd be good enough already because the beef is so tender, and we got that mushroom pate as well. You guys hear that crust? Oh. Look at that layers. Got a piece of that filet mignon. Let's get into this. Take the first bite of this. Filet mignon, or not filet mignon. Beef Wellington. Quick time. Let's got it. Nice. Pump. Mmm. That is a tender piece of meat. Anybody that says, Quang, you should cook a little longer. This cut right here isn't to play around with the well done. That's amazing. With this homemade pastry crust too. That's love. Only one thing. I'll cut back the salt just because I forgot. Some of the prosciutto is saltier than the other ones. The ones at Costco, it's salty, guys. So I'll just ease up on the salt on the filet mignon. Next time I cook it. Wow. What a beautiful piece. The steak is amazing. The prosciutto, salty. I'll just put a little less next time. Another bite, guys. Quick time. Nice. Wow. I don't know. People who go in to the restaurant and order a filet mignon well done, it's just crazy. I can guarantee you hurt a lot of chefs when you guys do that. A lot of chefs and a lot of cooks. Back in the day when I cooked and the filet mignon came in well done, it just hurt us quite a bit. I didn't realize how salty the prosciutto was. I should have tasted it before. I'll keep that in mind next time. Wow. That is bombs. What a beautiful thing. The prosciutto kind of ruined it for me because it was a little too salty. Time to change this game up. It got a little overpowering. So I'm gonna do this. I got some extra dough. I'm gonna roll this back up. Brush this with egg. You guys are seeing history in the making right now. This is beef Wellington to go. Who wants a beef Wellington to go? We innovators now. Into the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Beef Wellington to go is done. I'm just gonna let this cool for a bit before we start cutting into it. Beef Wellington pockets. Who's down for this one? This one's probably a little more cooked. Moment silence, please. Kind of a mid-well. Check that out. That's beautiful. Either or, I know it's still gonna be tasty. I should have just done it like this. Be a little different. Take the first bite of this. Mid-well filet mignon. Without the prosciutto. Quick time. Yes, got it. Nice. A bite for the mid-rare and rare lovers, and a bite for a mid-well, well-done lover. Yes, got it. Nice. Yeah, I gave you guys a bite already. I'm pumped. Hot. Definitely delicious. The crumbly crust. I should have just done it like this. Each their own pockets. Mmm. Yeah, next time I do this, I'm just gonna make it like this. Without the prosciutto, it's just perfect. Mmm. That's tasty. You know what? The thing I said in the beginning about people ordering a mid-well or well done filet mignon. It's not that bad. Look at that. I don't know why I did that. Look at that crust. Look at that. I'm just gonna take a bite of it, just like a Hot Pocket. This is my idea. Nobody take it, right? The beef's so tender. It's like biting into a very, very long stewed beef. That's what it feels like. It just breaks apart. Best Hot Pocket ever. Or the most priciest Hot Pocket ever. $30 a pocket. Huh. Mmm. Maybe I'll just open a restaurant selling this. Oh, oh. That's hot. I gotta eat it fresh. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Also, don't forget to pick up on your bomb shirts or Food Life's a Beautiful Thing shirts. Like to share this. Peace out.